Oh yeah, oops. I forgot to open that. Oopsie. I don't want to wear this right now. I'm not going to bed yet. Need it off my face. Meh. I just need it for my hair so I go to sleep. It's fine. Yes, you can hear the child in the background. She's finishing up her snack of the night. You feel so proud. Where are you going with it? You don't want to be seen? You savage? Okay. But yes, you will be hearing her munch for a little bit, but she will be done, I swear, soon. Because, I mean, well, I think she'll be done soon. Because if not, then you'll just hear her munchy crunch. Well, I mean, we have other things to do first. But anyways, I keep mentioning Yo-Jin-Bo, and I keep forgetting to actually play the game or even show it, because one stupid thing about the game, it launches in full screen and then it shrinks back down. One weird thing about it. So for some reason game capture does not like capturing the game, so hopefully I can use window capture and it'll actually work so I can show the game, because as much as it's a fucking cheesy ass game, it is a game that brought me into otome games. It brought me into the dating sim. It made me excited about it. It made me wonder what other possible stories could be discovered. But right now I have the trailer here because for some reason, once you launch the game, it cannot freaking resize properly to play the actual trailer. So thankfully YouTube has it. So let's begin with that shit. So you won't hear me for a moment because I just want you to hear the opening theme. It's fucking good. And that way you don't hear the little munchy crunch back there. Round of a fucking applause for that. My goodness. What was it that... When did this... I mean, that's... YouTube came out for this video 2007. It has been a fucking long time since this came out. Sadly, what is it? 2-5 Hiramike that created this game, they did have a lot of piracy happen with their game, so this game did get like undersold, even though it was a good game. It was delightful. I mean, look at the fucking music that was just presented. Fucking Wonderful. Excellent. It's so exciting to open the game every time and hear that. You feel inspired. You feel like you're gonna go on a motherfucking adventure. And we will begin the adventure. It would be nice if the little munchy creature would stop. I mean, I did give her a treat, so I really don't want to take it away from her. You know what? Hopefully she finishes soon. Maybe I can just show you more things about Yo-Jin-Bo before we begin the motherfucking game. No, the bodyguards! Yeah, that is another punny thing about the game. It literally, the Yo-Jin-Bo is literally the title, and then they put the bodyguards, even though it's the same thing. But this game is still available to purchase through JBox, though the one I bought it through was JList, which technically I shouldn't have been on those sites because they were sites that you could purchase a little bit more adult games, but I saw this, I wanted this game, and pretty much this game is very tame. Yes, there's like a hot spring scene at one point, but nothing's shown. They just do some innuendos of lewdness, but no one's harmed. But it's just mainly the protagonist who's being kind of the lewd one. So there you have that. Yeah, 2-5. Ooh, what's that game? Anyways, stop being distracted. Yeah, clearly this game has been around a long time because there's stuff from like back from 2017, 2016. Yeah, and the game is $9.99 if you do want to buy it and play it. That way you can enjoy it on your own pace. Plus, there is, what is it? A PlayStation 2 version, which I'm still looking for a good copy that actually works, because not even a year went by and they decided to make from the PC version to the PlayStation version, and they added the evil characters as dateable roots, which is a great thing, but sadly we lost out on that in the PC version. So if you do want to date the evildoers in the game, find the PlayStation 2 version instead, which I'm still looking for because it's kind of hard to find out what is a real game and what is a fake game. I might even just go with the ROM route and just get that, but I do want to support it still. I don't want to be a pirate. Anyways, let us get the other capture going because we don't need the... Yes, there we go. Yeah, see, freaking a dingus. It doesn't like to open nicely. It decides to do all kinds of weird parameters, even though I set it up nicely before. Anyways, oh yeah, I turned off the music. And this thing is fucking loud. How loud do I want it? 2. Yeah, I think only 2, because holy crap, that's already reaching halfway on the green bar. I'm not putting on 3. Because even my own volume is low. Like, this game wanted you to play it like on full blast. Anyways, this is the pretty little configuration screen. You can put it on full screen. Yeah, I'm going to take the treat away from her because she is just munching and crunching on that loudly. You'll get to eat it tomorrow, kid, okay? It's very late. You've already eaten half of it, and you're crunching it like you're Godzilla. Ready. Hey. She is not paying attention. I'll be back. I need to go and put her treats away so she'll calm down. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I forgot I turned the mic on so you can hear me all creaking. Whoops. Anyways, yes, we are on the screen. The large screen. Oh yeah, it does require me to turn the fucking music back on. Anyways, here we are. Yo-Jin-Bo-Tat-Mun-Mon. I don't think they made any kind of updates. Let's see. We have all our music. So far, yes, I did play a little into it, so the first 2 songs are already there, but that's like in the first 5 seconds of the game. Graphics, you won't get to see that. You'll get to see that in a moment. Anyways, Yo-Jin-Bo. So red hair, green hair, purple hair are the main romanceable, technically protagonists of the game, besides our body switching princess and high school students. And there is 3 other characters who will be romanceable in the game in the PC version. If you're playing the PlayStation 2, there are 2 extras, which I am so mad I can't play. Anyways, let us start from the beginning. Yes, you get to hear the lovely sounds of cicadas in summer. Oh yes, and the little menu buttons, this little set of little flowers, really cool little option. I should make these things a little bit, well, no, I want the voices loud. Speed message 3. Let's put it at 2, that way I can actually read it, because I might get distracted. Okay. For some reason it has a screen quality and fade in and fade out, but the screen quality, as soon as you change it, it kind of makes it look like shit. You can't see it from your side, but from my side, it starts to degrade. So we're keeping on high in the higher quality. Shit. Exit. No, I don't. No. Return to game string. Yes. Okay. Abort. Anyways, let's set it on. Not abort. Auto. Up. Chirp. Just listening to the cicadas was enough to make me sweat. It looks like today's gonna be another. Oh, that's too quick. Fuck you. It's too quick. Fine, I'll put you at 1 then. Pressure me to fast read. Just listening to those cicadas was enough to make me sweat. It looked like today was gonna be another hot day. And then, well, everybody said it would be a hot summer, but I just couldn't stand this heat every day. And really now? You're gonna start doing yoga now? Apparently she wants to go out. Okay, fine. I'll take her out. Poppy is now going to play. She will be entertained for a bit. Well, everybody said it would be a hot summer, but I just couldn't stand it, this heat every day. And they didn't talk about anything except the nationwide water shortage on the news. It was the same here as it was everywhere else. You could actually see how much the water level had fallen on the lake. Everybody was worried. Good gosh, is it really that freaking fast? You really want me to speed run? Ugh. Everybody was worried, so I guess it was natural they would make a fuss. But the water still came out when you turned the faucet, so the whole thing didn't feel real. Anyway, I had something more important to worry about. Ooh, what is it? Do tell. And here is our main protagonist, Sayori, the adorably brunette, somehow green-eyed, high school Japanese student who is about to have a whirlwind adventure and perhaps love, death, who knows? We shall decide. It's all because of the drought. The level of the lake had fallen enough that archaeological ruins that were supposed to be hidden underwater had started to appear. Ooh, mysterious things unearthed, unbed from their watery grave. There was supposed to be some romantic legend about those ruins. Wasn't there? A story about a princess or something? Let's see, how did it end? Maybe a murder? I had heard the story when I was little, but now I'd completely forgotten it. Oh, what a tragedy. This information would actually do you a lot of good to know how to maybe escape the fate. But still, it would be exciting to stand in the same place where a legend began. Which is how I ended up deciding to join the excavation in the ruins. How the hell did you join this excavation? Seems like something you need to have, like, experience the criteria to fit. I want to join. I had joined the history club because a friend invited me. Well, because of a history club? Though, actually being like part of Pacific History Club would be fun, because you could dedicate on just one era and do all kinds of things. You could put on plays, you could research from different angles, you could interview, you could create a whole new book. That actually sounds fun, being part of a history club. Heck, apparently she gets to go do archaeological finds too. And then we jump to, I liked reading books, so it was fun to look for stuff up. Well, yeah, it would go hand in hand. There's a lot of reading involved. But I was usually shut up indoors, so I wasn't used to this terrible heat. It was just too much. Ooh, I'm sweltering in this blazing sun. Fetch me a fan. I wished our club president had been considerate enough to schedule this in the early morning or the evening, when it would at least have been a bit cooler. Yeah, you could actually get in trouble for that. I mean, heat stroke, exhaustion. Practically anyone knows you don't work in the middle of the day unless you're trying to kill your enemies. Which is pretty weird. Sometimes these non-sprite holding characters have voiced lines, which does help, like, make it feel a little bit more real, or even a little bit more personable and not too isolated. But still, it's a little weird that you don't get to see a face with it. It's just an unembodied voice speaking. Really, my headphone? Did I really need to do that? And we're going to the castle grounds. Okay. What? Oh, yes, yes. Oh, bitch, so sorry I'm slow and maybe I am getting heat exhaustion. Well, don't leave me. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry. This place had been underwater for so long that it was really difficult to walk. My shoes were getting all muddy. I should have worn some shoes I didn't mind getting. Shouldn't you have worn excavating clothes? You know, maybe some boots, maybe some cargo pants, or even boots, rubber boots. Okay. But of course, we have to go with the trope of going back in time, wearing our schoolgirl outfit, and be like, oh, the short skirt, oh no, the scandal. All over again with Inuyasha and Kagome. Hey, wait up! I started to run as fast as I could, and then it happened. I tripped on something under my feet and stumbled wildly. Ah! I waved my arms around, but it was too late. There was nothing for me to grab a hold of. Yeah! The view in front of me spun before my eyes. Thud. Ow, ow, ow. Not only was I covered in mud, I had landed hard on my rear end. Oh no, the touche, the boutte. What luck. I mean, you didn't hit your head, so yeah, you're pretty lucky. Wow, I have shitty friends, Karori. Look at you. You could have come to my aid. I screamed, come on. Wait, wait. I was going to get left behind. Oh no, what tragedy. I won't be able to isekai into the next world. Sparkle, twinkle. Plot development. Huh? What's that? I do really like this music here. It fucking feels like it could be sci-fi, mystical, magical, spiritual. It's a whole lot of words. Huh? What's that? Did I just see something glittering on the ground? Ooh, is it money? Is it a ruby? Is it fool's gold? Maybe it was a shard of glass. Please don't touch it then. That was close. I was lucky I didn't get cut. For some reason, my interest had been piqued, and I looked more closely at the place under my feet, where I had tripped. Oh, what is there? Oh, the plot development, the item. Ooh! Though it is a little weird, well, not a little weird, it's pretty weird the angle this is. Unless, of course, it's supposed to be a hill. Because then it's the fact of, why is it all dark here? Shouldn't it be sunshine? But the stone, because you can even see, even in your view, you can see how many little fucking details are around that freaking pendant, jewel, whatever it is. Good job for that. Little weird for the point of view, the perspective, but for what they do in the rest of the CGs, I ain't gonna complain besides just that one point. Is that a stone? Ooh! It was half buried in the mud, but had somehow caught the strong, high noon sun. It glittered a strange gleam. Had I seen this stone before? This feeling. Somehow It was as if my heart was hurting. Eee, heartbreak. Oh shit. Pick it. Yes, there is time limits for your choices, just so you know. I'm pretty sure I remember all the choices I need to make in this game, so I shouldn't be too panicked. But still, time stuff will still get me and be like, ugh. Though, just know that was kind of just a test so you could get prepared for the time limit stuff. Because if you pick either or, it's gonna be like, pick it up, don't pick it up. But still, you'll be drawn to pick it up. The spirit of the stone will say, pick me. Anyways, we decided to pick it up. I stretched out my hand and picked it up. My fingers were coated in mud, but I didn't care. I noticed there was a chain attached to the stone. Okay, so it's a pendant. And it was a very heavy. Like it might fall off without someone noticing. A pendant? Oh, I got you. I know what it is. It did look like the antique pendants I had seen before in museums. The stone was surrounded by beautiful decoration. I wondered who it belonged to. There was no way the owner's name would be written on it, right? No. In the words of cheap reality, why would you put a bumper sticker on a Bentley? It just makes me fucking laugh still. Anyways, of course not. I mean, if anything, they would put like some kind of engraving, maybe a date, but not the person's name, unless the owner was dead. Then that would make sense. Meh. And we just get suddenly sideswiped by the disembodied voice and be like, I am the club president. What are you doing having a isekai moment? Get out of there. And I'm like, okay, so sorry, president. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm coming right now. But still, it bothered me. Whatever it was that I had just picked up was all dirty. I tried rubbing on my skirt and slowly the stone appeared from under the caked on mud. It would have been nice, yeah, if you got to see that kind of illusion in the artwork itself, of it being all covered in mud, and then having another scene where you kind of wiped away. But, again, making CGs is a lot of work, so unless I was the one to make it, I should just shut up. Because it's a lot of fucking work making art, and especially layers. Ugh. So getting one CG out of that, I'm impressed. I held it up to the sun. That vibrant green. Could this possibly be jade? I mean, that didn't look quite like jade. Well, I mean, the jade that I have ever seen. Jade. God, what the fuck is a jade restaurant? Why the fuck are you showing me Star Wars? Fucking $500? Hell no. Yeah, like all the jade I've seen is either whitish with milkiness or really dark like forest green. Not like that stone. That stone is way too freaking polished. But it couldn't be emeralds. And again, this is fiction, so I can't be that elaborate with gemology. Wait, gemology? Is that it? Gemology. A gemologist. Yeah, I think I was correct in how I said it. Yay, I feel intelligent. Anyways, could it possibly jade? Who knows? Maybe. Jade. My mind was about to fly off on some wild fantasy. Oh, pretty stone. Maybe it's from a dragon. A gem, long untouched by human hands, waiting in these ruins. The idea was weirdly romantic. Well, you're going to have some romance yourself. Ho ho ho. Oops, let me just not kick everything. Okay. I will scoot along, President. So sorry. Eek. I shook myself and looked up frantically, only to see the club president standing with her hands on her hips, looking as fierce as a temple guardian statue. It was pretty scary. Eek. I grasped the pendant tightly and hurried to stand up. I'm sorry, I guess I was spacing out a little with a wild fantasy of dragonstones and romantic tales. In this heat. Oh no, I'm going to become a fried egg. Nothing of your business, nosy. This is... well... it's... nothing. Ho ho ho. Sorry, right. It wasn't that I meant to hide it or anything. I just wanted to investigate a little bit more. No problem if I handed it over to the club's president later, right? Maybe because you want to take it for yourself and investigate it. What? Why are we saying this? But yes, I am watching another streamer as I'm playing this as well because they're almost done and I want to support them. But anyways, back to Yo-Jin-Bo. Oh yeah, I'm not using the clicker because it is too noisy. And yes, for some reason she decided to hide it, but that's probably because the gem itself was kind of like just chosen her, kind of like Smeagol with the ring and be like, precious. But nothing that crazy. Perhaps I had been drawn in from the moment I saw the light sparkling off of it. See? Smeagol moment. If it weren't for that coincidence, it might never have been touched by human hands again. Ooh, lost in time. Maybe it had made me trip because it wanted somebody to find it. Like serendipity or something. Like it had a mind of its own. Well, maybe help me clean it. Damn, you guys just left me. But it is fair. We're about to go on an adventure, so see ya, Nami. I ain't gonna be ya. Huh? When I held up the back of my skirt and looked at it, it was indeed in terrible condition. Ah, unbelievable. That's not gonna quite work because, I mean, it's gonna still stain it because it's caked on. It's not gonna just crumble off like creme brulee. I guess so. I guess not. Oh my goodness, really? You're gonna pin on me? I was just getting up and you guys started chatting with me. Yeah. Once again, gripping the pendant tightly, I followed closely behind everybody else. Cue the time skip. Do 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 do. Ooh, this is another good song. That is another thing. This game had good soundtrack, good ambiance. It's probably why I played this over and over again, because how the music set the tone, it felt right. Fucking soothing. Anyways, look at that beautiful moon. It's looking a little ominous. It's looking like nighttime. Wow, I'm tired. We've been walking all day. I mean, literally, I've been walking all day, so this is peace. This is comfortability as I have my little blanket, which has spooky skeletons that glow in the dark. Click. We ended up searching until evening, working by the lights of the sunset. Sheesh. Was this the history club or the hiking club? No, sounds like you're part of the archaeology club. The president is a monster. With a president this enthusiastic, the rest of the club suffered. I hadn't done this much walking since my middle school hiking trips, and frankly, I never wanted to walk that far again. But that sounds fun. That sounds enthusiastic. That sounds like a blast. Even though I took a long bath, my feet didn't stop aching. My sunburned face and my arms were throbbing. You didn't put any sunscreen and even you have like short sleeve shirts. You should have worn long sleeves. Come on. Be better prepared. Ow. That's the last time I go out without sunscreen. What did we just say? I was going to blame the club president if I got a farmer's tan. I just hope my skin wouldn't peel. And my skirt was a mess too. What a day. Worrying about my probably sun-damaged hair, I blew it dry and fell into bed, where I dozed lightly. I'm exhausted. I was so sleepy. The fatigue overcame me at once. But still, I wanted to take one more look at the pendant and look at my precious and be like, oh, this is my beautiful little jade. Shaking off the drowsiness, I wrapped myself in a towel and picked it up. When I had taken a bath earlier, I had brought it in with me. Pretty sure you shouldn't just put it in straight up bath water with you. Like, wouldn't that be bad for it? But I don't know. Ooh, don't drop shit. So the dirt had been all cleaned off. For some reason, pouring hot water over it and washing it carefully had been sort of fun. Okay, Loki, you want to be a jeweler? As I rinsed it, little by little, the pendant had begun to regain what must have been its original shine. Twinkle, twinkle, sparkle. When I held it up to the light, it seemed as if a soft green glow were emanating from the translucent stone. So pretty. Maybe it was jade after all. If it was, then I feel sorry for whoever dropped it. Jade was supposed to be pretty expensive. But I'd read in a magazine that there was lots of fake jades out there too. Or maybe I was just wrong and it was some other kind of stone. Maybe it was just plain glass. I mean, people can make a lot of fancy stuff if they have the time and determination, pretty much. Was the chain silver? I thought so. but it was odd. It had been buried in the mud for so long, and it didn't look rusted at all. It just sparkled softly. Curious, curious, and I must click on something. If it will click for me. Clicky click, but clicky click, clicky click, 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 click. Good, good. Oh heavens, the burps. Okay, I fixed that. Wait, I didn't fit. Did I finish reading? Yeah, I did. Let me actually take a sippy sip. Ooh, that's cold. Ba 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 ba. A friend of mine who really loves silver had told me that it was difficult to take care of because it scratched so easily. How weird. This magical gem that is something that looks like super expensive with a silver chain that's not rusted, yet it was in the mud for so long. Why is that? The stone overflowing with a rich light and the brightly shining silver ornaments. I bet it's something really expensive. You've mentioned that. Like, are you gonna pawn it? Oh boy. What should I do? Oh no. What shall a young high school student do with an expensive piece of jewelry? Maybe I shouldn't have just walked off with it after all. I was really starting to worry. Maybe the mafia will come after me. But still, it had been in the middle of a lake. Even if I told someone about it, I doubt the owner would turn up. No, that's just me being selfish. I'll bring it to the police station tomorrow. And until tomorrow, I had to take good care of it. I wondered if it would be okay to put it on for a bit. My mother saw she might notice and wonder where I got something so expensive. Oh, let me try on the jewelry. Look some bedazzled. It was no good. The more I thought, the sleepier I got. I was almost ready to pass out. It was time for bed. Clutching the pendants, I plopped my head down on the pillow. No. Tomorrow, I had to go back to the ruins too. Alright, let's get some sleep. Good night. I briefly hoped for good dreams, but what will happen in turn? The voice. It speaks to me. Help me, please. My feelings. My regrets. Huh? What? Please, help me. What? A voice? I could hear somebody's voice. 911. Is somebody there? Hello, I'm not playing with a Ouija board. And now, magical necklace. When I awoke, my room was bathed in green light. What is this? Get off me, bug. That green light spread through the room. It's a dream. There was no way this could be real, even though this is exactly my room. Definitely a dream. I was asleep and deep in REM. I was so tired that I was having a strange dream. That was it. That was definitely it. I always felt weird the night after a long hike. Okay, so you're telling me you get nightmares after having exercise. Okay. No way. Why was the room so full of light? What was... A princess? Why was there a girl floating in thin air with no feet? Ah! I shut my eyes tightly. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4. When I got up to 20 sheep, I made myself open my eyes, hoping the dream had stopped. Ah! The sheep died horribly horrible deaths. My room was definitely still full of green light, and there was definitely still a girl floating in the middle of that light. I had no idea who she was. I had never laid eyes on her, but she was wearing that pendant around her neck, and the light was coming out of it. No way. Maybe she was a ghost haunting the pendant? The ghost of a suicide victim or something? What was I going to do? I'm sorry. I am very bad. I'll give it back. So please, don't kill me or anything. Please, forgive me. What an idiot I had been. Taking the pendant because I thought it was pretty. Now I was probably cursed and doomed to turn into a restless spirit. No, that was not my life's plan. Listen to her, she needs help. Ah! Yes, let's scream some more. She was coming closer. Apparently I had to do more than just apologize. Think. A sutra. I should chant a sutra. What was the sutra again? Please, listen. The girl was stretching her hand towards me. Oh, what was I going to do if she touched me? But there was no place to run. Trapped. Ah! Screaming helps. She stretched out her hand, and it looked like she was begging for something. I was scared. Unbelievably scared. But I somehow knew that she was sad. Her sadness made my heart ache. Hey, why is it not like, take a hold of it? You almost made me take it and snap it away. No. Grab the hand. Take it. Take life by the hand. If you look closely, you could see that the girl was about my age. That was the case. Why had she died? Was she asking me to do something? Why was she so sad? I grasped the girl's hand as firmly as I could. Get off me, bug. As I could. For a moment, I thought I could almost feel her long fingers touching mine. That instance. Huh? Even though my eyes were closed, my field of vision expanded rapidly. There was people wearing an armor, people wielding swords, people riding horses, people rushing forward and screaming, people running around, hurrying back and forth, people crouching down. Most of them looked like samurai. Some of them looked like they might be ninjas. It was almost like I was watching the battle scene of a period drama. The princess, they're looking for her. But is his friend her foe? Oh, sounds like foe. We've been spotted. What was this? There was a lot of people trying to find someone. That guy with the big shiny sword was trying to do something to that other person. When I realized what it was, I began to shiver uncomfortably. Please, don't let them find me. Wait, me? Why would they be after me? I watched a girl emerge from a large cave into a ring of samurai who had gathered around her. The lone samurai standing in the middle brought his sword down on her. No! Stop! I screamed this without thinking. Don't kill me, I thought. Please, don't kill me. The moment I screamed, the sparkle of the green light became more intense, and it swelled to envelop me. Everything blurred before my eyes. I was about to pass out. Slowly, I was being guided to someplace very far away. Some deep, distant place. As if someone was calling me there. To be continued. So that was, what is it, essentially the prologue. I think the next chapter goes into like the actual main characters, or even, I forget. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this, but yeah. Let's save there, and we will pick this up. Should I save tomorrow? Because I did lie about it yesterday because I had some shenanigans go down. Let's save. It gives you 3 pages, and we are going to be at the night of the festival. I can't remember. No, I'll think. What was it? But yeah. Let's save it here. That way we got through one chapter. We will get to the next chapter so we can proceed with the prologue to the characters. And you'll get to start to see some of the more body swapping. Because right now you got a little dabble of the time travel. You haven't gotten to see any of the romance yet. But till next time. Bang. Yes, we will interrupt the game. What music have we attained? Tranquil scene, the escape, the mysterious stone, in the warm sunshine. And we've seen 3 of these graphics, which we have several more CGs to attain, which is nice. There's a fair amount to get. And that's like the extra room, which we will not get till later. Okay, we done here. We can exit out of that. Diddly-dee. Yeah, we can just go to this screen for a moment.
Let's go help people customize and save with Liberty
No,
Mutual.
why? How dare you? Limu.
Very exciting announcement today. Opera GX.
Excuse me, PewDiePie. What are you doing on my screen? What are you doing here? Thank you. Good gosh. everybody decided to spam me with some ads. But yeah, Yo-Jin-Bo, it was a really exciting game that came out, and it was priced really fucking cheaply, which is all the more sad because then it got piracy happened, so they didn't make a lot of sales. Even though the game was really fun, yeah, it has some stupid moments. I'll give it that. It does some dumb things, but it opened me up to playing Tokamechi. It opened me up to playing. But since I got that one, like, it got me into the actual, what is it, that site? How do you say it? Because it's that forum site where you could chat with other people about creating a game. Lemmasoft. That's why Yo-Jin-Bo is the thing that got me to Lemmasoft, which, let me get to the window capture. That way you can see what I'm talking about. No, where are you? Papa! There you are. Bam! This site right there. Because of Yo-Jin-Bo, I started to look on there because I'm like, whoa, how in the world did you even create these games? This thing. Beautiful, epic site where you can find out how to create a game, how to fix bugs, how to get glitches, games that are in progress, games that are finished, little nano reds if you want to make a game in a month. You can discuss with other creators, you can get recruitments, you can sell your art and your music, you can do demos, beta testing, you can do asset creations, you can look at like free items, you can look at the Renpai site so you can make your own game using that game thing, which Renpai is actually pretty sophisticated if you know how to work with Cookbook, which that's my spiel about this site, because clearly it is the sheets, and I just made myself like fly across the screen. Anyways, we don't need you anymore, so poof, thank you. But yeah, the game started me into the path of trying different games, having time-based choices, different branching paths. It showed me that a game could have one version and another version where you could have certain characters attainable. Because I know at this point I started to get into the gacha thing with the phone, with some of the ultimate games that were coming out. Like there was a ninja one. I'm pretty sure there was a ninja one that I played. It's a little sad that the server disconnected, so I couldn't play anymore, and I put money into it. RIP. But anyways, I'm gonna play more of this because this game always fun to play. There's some more ultimate games I'll play, like Dakarashi. I will play Shiraoka. That's another one I want to play because it's a stat raising game and has a big overall plot. What other ones? Because I don't know if I can play a swan song on here, because that might have a little too dark stuff going on. Meh. Oh well, we have some ideas. We're rolling with it. But anyways, hopefully you guys have had a good day. Yeah, I had a good day. I mean, today was better than the other day, because yesterday I thought I was going to stream, but then I got psycho texts that kind of made me spiral, because I was like, I didn't know this person had my number still, so kind of freaked me out. Because quite literally, I went through most of my social media and privated a lot of my past items just to make sure they couldn't see it. Me. Anyways, I don't know what else. I mean, like, in the corner here, you can see I've been looking down because I've been watching another VTuber by Rikami. I enjoy his little streams, even though he's a little... He's a sarcastic little shit sometimes, but he's entertaining. watching this. Oh, something good I learned was YouTube has 3-hour stream of Thunder and Rain and Guts theme song in it. That put me to sleep. It was actually a really good remedy. I did not realize it could help. Because before I would use audiobooks and then I had to restart the chapter because then I would be like 15 chapters in and I fell asleep. I'm like, what? Dumb things. But I don't know what else to rant about. I could rant all day, blah blah blah. But let's continue this with a stream that I hope will be tomorrow because I do have time tomorrow night. But if I don't do Yo-Jin-Bo, I will try to do Visage and try more of the scariness, which I'm not thrilled to do because the next chapter has some scary little girl who looks like a little demon. Not thrilled about that. Anyways, good night, have a good night, or have a good morning. Eat your breakfast, eat your dinner, have some water. I will be drinking my water. And I will go to bed because I've got another day of downward. Yeah. Good night, goodbye. And we're going to end it. Meh, 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 meh. Good night. Bye-bye.